Hiya guys. Right, so we bleed cooling system on the CBF 600. It'd be the same for the Hornet and Fireblades and the CBR 600s. They all run the same engine stroke cooling system, well up to a certain year. This is early 2000s, so 90s to early 2000s, all run the same. What we need to do on this one, so we get to the radiator, remove the side panel. So we need some Allen keys. And let's remove these. Are never tight really, so it's hard doing this with one hand. So remove those, and then it should pop off. Use two hands though. There we go. Pop it off, and I can undo it with one hand. There we go. Good job I got carpet in here, innit? There are no scratches. And there we go. Got a radiator cap. Take the cap off. There's the radiator. It's out of coolant because I had to rebuild full set of carbs, and from the carb you've got where the coolant goes into the cylinder head and comes down to the water pump. So obviously it drained all the coolant out. There's the coolant reservoir just there. Right, so I'll just go and get some coolant, a funnel and other bits and bats, and I'll be back. 2 seconds. Right guys, so I just put the phone correct way. There you go. Right guys, so ready mixed. Fill the radiator first. Don't matter if any overflows. There you go. How much is in that? Not quite. Just a bit more in. And then you need to start the engine. There we go, we'll fire the engine up now. Some choke. Hopefully she starts. Not been run for a bit of time. Let's put the over there. Right, come on. Chokes out. Let's come on. Let's go. Bloody battery. 2 minutes. There we go. We've got her running. We've got her running. We need to put some water in there in a little while. First thing we do, keep on topping her up. Move that out the road now. you go, you're full. When thermostat opens, that'll take it through. See if I can get a funnel for in there. Bastard. What have I got? Ah, I know. Just crack the door slightly. I'm gonna get gassed. There we go. We'll fill that up with that. I've not got a set of hands, so I'll be back. Hold up. Right. So I'll put some water in there as well. Up to the line. If you look down there, you can see it, yeah. Got it on jumper cables because my battery's flat. So now, you have to let all the bubbles, see the bubbles there? That's bleeding its way through. Once the thermostat opens, that'll then go down a bit. Might have to top some more up in there, but we're waiting for it to do 2 cycles basically of the fan and allow all the bubbles to come out top here. This is the highest point of the cooling system, so this is where you bleed it from, up here at the radiator cap. Car's very much the same. See all the bubbles? There we go, it's taking itself down. Yeah. Let me just bring the coolant back. Just ready mixed coolant, but make sure it's the right one for the manufacturer you're using, you know. And basically now we just stand and watch the bubbles. Yeah, very, very simple. You see in there. Yeah. Obviously if you rev the engine too hard, it's going to come straight out top, you know. But it certainly needs it. Friggin' hell. Quite a boring job really. Very, very simple to do, but many people pay a garage to do it. You know, it's pointless paying a garage. Oh, don't die. Ah. Left the choke open too long. Near enough flooded it. Keep topping her up. And I'm running it off a flat battery as well. It only just had the power to jump off the battery I bloody found. Leaking out a bit. That's alright though. We want it to get up to temperature now. Still bubbling away. Just like a kettle. Just like a kettle. And that's it really, we just have to wait now. Keep watching for all the bubbles coming out the radiator cap here. Let it come all around the system. There's your thermostat. So I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, so it's time now just to close this up. We just focus at the radiator cap now. So hard to do it one-handed. Yep, so we'll close that up. Yeah, so we've closed it up now. Go back to the radiator cap. Yeah, so we're still there. Still. Yeah, so still bubbling away. So I'll come back to you in a minute. So we're starting to get up to temperature now. Still bubbling away there. I'll come back to you. There's the thermostat just open. Yeah, still bubbling though. So I'll come back to you. So it's done a cycle so far. Still bubbling away down here, but you can feel the pipes. Yeah, so it is getting round, the water is going round. I fitted a new stator in there at the same time as doing the carbs. Yeah, so it's still going, still bubbling, still at temperature as well. Usually kicks in between here and here, you know. We don't get to the red before 3/4 of the way usually on a Honda. About 102 degrees. There's the cooling fan. Yeah, so it's all bled up now. Radiator cap's back on. I know you're seeing a lot of steam in here, and that's because obviously it's so cold in here, you know. It's melting all the ice on my bloody tin roof. So we've got a bit of steam going on, but the fan's kicked in exactly where I said it would. That'll take it back down to half. Brilliant. I'll come back to you. Yeah, so the heat's getting regulated. And that, guys, is how you bleed a cooling system. Very, very easy. Same on cars as well as bikes. Bleed it from the highest point. Same as brakes as well. You bleed nipples at the top of the caliper, the highest point, isn't it? You know, to bleed it from. Right, I'll come back to you. We'll turn her off. We'll start putting sides back on. Right, guys, so that's how you do it. Yeah, about half an hour it takes, and the cooling system will have done 2 rotations. So now what we need to do, get rid of this, get that panel back on, avoid the drips of icicles off my tin roof, and yeah, so I'll come back to you, 2 minutes. Right, and that's that back on, just the reverse of how you took it off. Plug the indicator in, put it on. 2 Allen keys, simple as that. Job's my lead. And you need to put a new battery on, that's what I need to do, get mine on charge. But what I need to do now is stop all these bloody drips, man. Good God. Catch you in a bit, guys.